12 Signs of an Immature Woman. Hey everyone, today, we've got something really interesting to talk about. We'll be diving into the fascinating world of human behavior and emotional maturity. In this video, we'll explore 12 subtle signs of emotional immaturity in women. So, if you've ever wondered what it means to be mature or if someone in your life might be exhibiting signs of immaturity, you're in the right place. Let's get started. What is maturity? First things first, let's define maturity. The mature person is someone whose thoughts and actions align with the reality of their surroundings. They don't expect the world to change just to fit their desires. On the flip side, an immature person tends to live in a world shaped by their feelings rather than facts. They might believe things that don't quite match up with reality. For instance, they may think they're the most attractive person on earth when, clearly, that's not the case. But why do some people turn out mature while others seem selfish or even delusional? Well, it's a combination of factors. Bad influences, misleading experiences, and misconceptions about the world can hinder emotional development. For instance, individuals with controlling or overbearing parents can struggle to mature emotionally. These helicopter parents can slow down their children's growth, leaving them thinking, acting, and behaving like kids even as adults. Now, let's address a common misconception. It's not limited to any specific gender or background. Immaturity can affect anyone. Just as there are immature men, there are also plenty of immature women out there. It's important not to stereotype or make assumptions based on gender. Emotional maturity transcends those boundaries. So, how can you spot emotional immaturity in someone you know, especially if it's a female friend or partner? Look for these 12 subtle signs, and if you notice more than one, there's a good chance they might be more immature than they're willing to admit. Number 1. The me factor. An immature woman often believes the world revolves around her. She doesn't pay attention to others' lives or needs, always focused on herself. If you know someone like this, be cautious. They might be more immature than you realize. Number 2. Verifiable action. Immature people often talk a big game but rarely follow through on their promises. They might claim to work hard but procrastinate when it's time to act. This inconsistency is a clear sign of emotional immaturity. Number 3. Living in chaos. Immature individuals often surround themselves with drama and chaos, blaming others for their problems. They don't take responsibility for their actions, which can be toxic and emotionally immature behavior. Number 4. Basic dependence. If someone relies on you to be happy or motivated, it might indicate emotional immaturity. Everyone should be able to find happiness independently, and if they can't, it's a sign they need to grow emotionally. Number 5. Taking everything. Immature people are takers, not givers. They expect favors but rarely return them. It's a selfish behavior driven by an inflated sense of self-worth. Number 6. The worth of social media. Seeking validation on social media as a measure of self-worth is a common trait among the emotionally immature. True self-worth goes beyond likes and comments. Number 7. The silent treatment. Instead of addressing issues constructively, some immature individuals resort to the silent treatment, trying to control others' actions through guilt. It's essential to communicate openly in a mature relationship. Number 8. Desperate for attention. Constantly needing to be the center of attention suggests insecurity and emotional immaturity. True self-esteem comes from within, not external validation. Number 9. Projecting her faults. Immature individuals often deflect blame onto others instead of addressing their issues. If you find yourself constantly being blamed, it might be a sign of immaturity. Number 10. Absolute correctness. People who believe they're always right may lack the wisdom to recognize their mistakes. No one has all the answers, and a refusal to admit errors can indicate emotional immaturity. Number 11. Egocentric desire. Wanting to be the center of attention and relying heavily on physical attraction for validation is a sign of insecurity and immaturity. Number 12. The intimacy gap. If you feel like you're doing all the work in a relationship, it could be a sign of emotional immaturity. Both partners should contribute equally to a healthy, mature relationship. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into emotional maturity and the signs of immaturity in women. Remember, understanding these signs can help you navigate your relationships more effectively. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for more incredible content coming your way. Until next time, take care, and stay emotionally mature.